Hello my fellow horror fans and welcome back to October Horror Fest. Yesterday I reviewed the science fiction horror thriller Resident Evil, and today I'll be reviewing its sequel, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Following the success of Resident Evil Apocalypse was put into development right away. Resident Evil Apocalypse was made on an increased budget of $45 million and was released in theaters on September 10th, 2004 and managed to make an excellent $129,300,000 at the box office. Alright, I'm gonna start the movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Screen Gems. Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with this company. It's like, some of the movies they produce are really good. Then sometimes some of the ones they make are definitely mixed, like Underworld Blood Wars, but that's another discussion for another time. Though granted, they also made the When a Stranger Calls remake, which I really liked. Yeah, I like this logo right here for the opening. It's really cool. Yeah, I love that shot with the umbrella eye. That's just awesome. Yeah, I've not had a chance to meet Mila Okovich yet. Hopefully I get a chance sooner or later because I'm sure she's awesome to talk to, and I really like her as Alice. That's right, she's also going to be in the upcoming Hellboy remake. She's actually going to play a villain, which should be interesting, and she's also going to be in the upcoming Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter movie, and that I'm just curious about. Well, that should be interesting. Yeah, I like the way they show like the previous film here, just, you know, like clever flashbacks. But it does look really awesome. Yeah, poor Matt. Like, the first Resident Evil definitely ended on a bit of a bleak note for sure. But granted, I had no problem with it. Like, I really liked the ending, actually. Definitely was setting up for this film, definitely. Yeah, I love that opening title. Yeah, it's funny how weather experts, they have to actually do everything in front of a green screen. It's just like, I don't know how they managed to figure out exactly where they need to point. It's like, are they just guessing? It's like, I really should walk into like a weather studio and just see how they do it. Oh, Umbrella. What were you thinking opening the hive again? It's like, you should have known better. But granted, they couldn't leave well enough alone. Though I did notice this door is not the same as the one in the original. Unless this is the primary entrance? I'm not sure. Because the one in the original film is an emergency entrance, so I don't know if this is the primary one. You'd think they would have sent more guys down there than just that handful. It's like, you know, maybe about a good 50 or so? If I heard that, I'd be long gone. Yeah, you think, why didn't they try and seal those doors? Maybe they didn't have enough time? I mean, I guess they could have been ambushed really quick. Yeah, I gotta say, Umbrella moves fast when it comes time to evacuate high-value personnel. I do like a lot of these shots, though. Yeah, as you guys know, this was filmed in Toronto. I've actually been there, and I've been on some of the filming locations. Now, not everything, because I don't know where everything was shot. Some of this is probably suburbia, and like I don't know where everything was filmed. Like I'd have to actually look up filming locations and then find out where every single place is located. Like all these houses, I wouldn't have any clue. Yeah, that's a cool effect on the windshield. Ah, Dr. Ashford. I always felt for this character. He definitely was like, he didn't want to be the company man, but he kind of didn't have a choice. Yeah, all the kids are like, what's going on? And of course, Angie can't really say anything. Or Angela. It's like, you're coming with us, don't bother fighting it. Whoops. And of course the driver just drives off. He's like, I'm out of here. I didn't do anything. Yep. Yeah, trivia, little piece of trivia, guys. The girl in the car was actually a stunt child. I didn't know they actually trained children to do stunt work. I guess it makes sense, but still, it's still scary to think that. That she's just hanging there. It's just like, that'd be crazy. I mean, I'm sure they had her like in special padding and all that, but still, that's scary. Ah, here's Jill Valentine. Yeah, amazing what the undead can do in just 13 hours. It's like they turn the entire city into a war zone. Yeah, you gotta admire Jill Valentine. She's been disgraced by her own police department, but she still shows up. And they're trying to arrest the undead. It's like, good luck. Yeah, I really like the music here in Jill Valentine's entrance. LJ. She makes a good point. Oh yeah, this guy. I forget his name. Damn it. Shit, what was this guy's name? I forget. Hey, wakes up Alice. Oh yeah, I always felt bad for Alice in this scene. Can you imagine waking up with all those needles inside you? I mean, man, that must hurt. Especially the one in the head. It's like, damn. Yeah, these are all some really good shots, though. I will say that much. Like, they definitely had some good cinematography and great camera work. Alice sees all the aftermath. Yeah, that's right, a piece of trivia. I don't know if I mentioned this in my Resident Evil review, but this was not the original ending. They wanted to do this one, but they weren't sure if they could film it. But I think they got some additional funding later to go film this ending, which is not cheap. Yeah, this is the one part of the movie that kind of bugs me. Why is Umbrella letting people escape? Because, yeah, maybe they're not infected, but they could easily tell the rest of the world what's going on in Raccoon City, so it kind of was like a... It kind of contradicts with the cover-up that Umbrella wants to do. I mean, I guess they could make up another excuse, like, you know, they were all suffering from some sort of hallucination drug or something, but it was kind of strange, you know. It's like, why would they let all these people escape when they could easily tell the world what happened? But at the same time, I guess it's not the hugest oversight, but it's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter if Umbrella covered it up by destroying the city, which they do at the end of the film. I know I'm jumping ahead, guys. Can you imagine that, being chased by zombies up the stairs? Man, that'd be so scary. Oops! It's like, move it! Yeah, I'd be so frightened trying to, like, you know, enter that keypad number. It's just like, it'd be so easy to freak out, like, come on, what is it, what is it? Ouch! Oh, there's Oliveira. Yeah, I always liked this character. You know, I gotta admire him for that. He's just like, screw orders, I'm saving this girl. Yeah, though, a piece of trivia, this is not actually real. He's not like a trained stunt person, so he can't, there's no way he could do that, but it looks all really good. Like, I can't tell that it's fake. And it is an awesome shot. Now, excellent way to introduce this character. Unfortunately, that's not true, but you didn't know that. At the same time, though, I gotta admire the girl for basically, you know, she's like, I don't want to turn into one of them, so I'm ending this. I mean, if it was me, I'd probably try to the last second to find a way to save myself. At least until I was a threat. Then I probably would, like, end it myself. Yeah, I always thought at first this guy on the ground actually had an injury to his face or something. I don't know if it was because of the lighting, but yeah, I didn't realize he had a weak heart. Yeah, it's like, everybody back away. Though, I did notice a problem here. He comes back to life too quick. Like, the zombies in the first one, they usually took a little while to reanimate. Granted, though, maybe because the virus is now... Well, no, it was airborne in the first one at first, so I don't know. It's an oversight. I mean, unless it mutated a little bit, which it could... I guess it could be, but it's just like, why did he come back so fast? Yeah, that guy should have drove fast with his car. He probably would have made it through. And everybody's like, what? Hey! Yeah, that'd be, scary. It's like, hey, what's going on? No, they're not. It's definitely not. Unfortunately, they will in this film. But it's an evil corporation, so... Yeah, that's one way to get attention. Yeah, this is one of those what do you do moments. It's like, do you risk staying or do you go back to the zombie-infested city? Granted, they don't actually fire on the crowd. You know, they shoot above them because they don't want to actually kill them, even though they're kind of still condemning them to death, but... I do wonder, though, if they actually let their employees back out or not, or if they left them in there, too. They're just like, tough luck. Okay, time for some action. I gotta say, the zombies are well done, though. I mean, they must have gone through a lot of rehearsal. Okay, I was near this location in Toronto, but I don't know for sure if I was on the street or not. Like I said, it's not easy, especially because I was walking around usually in the daytime. Yeah, those guys that came out of the choppers right there, those are actually like military personnel, so they were actually trained to do that. And apparently it's not easy to learn that. I guess it would require a lot of skill. Yeah, apparently the actor who plays Carlos Oliveira, apparently when he threw the grenade in practice runs, he accidentally tossed one inside a food truck or something, and he made a real mess. So it's like, yeah, he had to practice. It's like, I know, it's like, I'm surprised he would let the actor use a real grenade. Yeah, I gotta admire this guy for standing up. He's just like, I'm not going anywhere. But she's already infected. Yeah, I always liked that character, Dr. Ashford. You know, he clearly wants to save his daughter, but at the same time, you know, he definitely feels bad for what's happening. You know, he's not like the rest of the Umbrella personnel. Good music right here. Dr. Ashford's like, I'm not taking this lying down. Or sitting down in this case. He's like, access revoked, huh? I'll fix that. Access granted. I guess it makes sense that the girl would hide in her high school, or, no, elementary school, I guess. I mean, unless, I don't think it's all grades. I could be wrong, but no, I'm pretty sure it's an elementary school. Pretty large one, though, I will say that. And of course, he's looking for somebody that's still alive, and found. Hi, Alice. Yeah, this is all good stuff. I mean, they really set up some great shots. Though, I remember there's actually a goof in this scene. She already has her pants on, but she's about to get dressed in a second, so... Yeah, somebody made a goof with the editing. It's funny the things you catch later. It's like, you may not catch it your first time around, but it's like, oh, they made a goof there. Oh, yeah. Here's Alice's enhanced ability starting to show up. Yep, Alice is trying to remember. Alice is like, what did they do to me? Oh, found some more people. There's Jill and her friend and the reporter. I don't think those are statues. She does have a point. I do as he says, man, because you're outnumbered. It's like, nope. Good point. Uh-oh. What was that? Yeah, I tell you guys, I'm not sure which one in the series is my favorite. The first one's really solid. The second one I really like too. I also really like 3, and I also really like Afterlife, so it's a really tough one. Like, I kind of am favoring the second one, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, these are all really good shots. Like, you know, nothing's going on right now, but it's tense. You know, they're not even really using music. Just a little bit of sound effects. Really good choices. Uh, she's more than not well. She's dead. Yeah? Join me, brother. You know, I could imagine that, you know, you got some family members where they don't want to kill their undead family member and they just, like, keep them alive by feeding them. It's like, I admit, it'd be twisted. Of all things to keep the door shut. Uh-oh. You don't want to know what that was, buddy. Your worst nightmare. Yeah, if I remember correctly, these guys are called lickers, I think? I remember, they were a pain in the butt in Resident Evil, oh my god, I can't even think of the name. What's wrong with me? Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which I actually do like. It may not be a perfect game, but I thought it was pretty good. But those lickers were a pain in the butt. Uh-oh. Good night. You just became one of their dinners. Yeah, I like the fact there's a lot of long shots. You know, it's like the editing's done pretty well. It's like it's not super fast editing. There's actually build-up and intention to these scenes. It's all really good. Something some of the later Resident Evil films unfortunately somewhat abandoned, especially the final chapter, but that's another discussion for another time. Yeah, I'd be grabbing that. Surprise! I have to respect Jill Valentine. She's not really afraid of much. Ugly mother effers. I admit, that probably wasn't the best choice. It's like you only have so much ammo, and... Now granted, they probably only thought there was one of them, but... Man, that would be so scary. Yep. And I gotta say though, even though it's CGI, the creatures look really good. Of course, here comes the awesome shot. Here comes Alice to the rescue. I love this shot though. Piece of trivia though, Mila Jovovich was actually hurt during this scene. Apparently something went wrong with the wires, and they kind of yanked her back or something, and it did hurt her. I don't think it was severely, but it definitely hurt. And she was also scared to get back on a motorcycle, so... Yeah, it's like, Mila Jovovich has definitely, done some... She's had to go through some rough stuff to, get these films done. Especially Part 2. As I heard the director for Part 2 here, he wasn't too good when it came to safety. But, man, I love this shot. Like, this really shows how Alice is a badass. I mean, she really kicks ass. Really awesome shot. Yeah, I love this with the cross when it hits the liquor right there. I mean, that's a great shot. I was thinking of if they ever made a new House of the Dead, like a House of the Dead 5, how they should really give us an option to like trap the zombies by like, you know, shooting at debris and all that, like, you know, like sending large objects down, crashing down over zombies. I think it would be an excellent new mechanic. Or if they did it for a Resident Evil light gun game, I'd be also down for that. But I think they kind of did that in the 2 light gun games. I mean, I guess everybody would do that. It's like GTA. Oh, LJ, you had to be a pervert. Serves you right. You look at naked zombies and you crash your car. It's like, it serves you right. Yeah, unfortunately, the tactical unit's about to run out of ammunition. Surprise! Ouch. Nice hit. Ah, he's not okay. Talk about a close one. Yep, they're getting overwhelmed. It's like, these guys should start running. Yep. Nothing else they can do. Yeah, that's great music right there. And no help's coming for you. And Dr. Ashford's like, more potential help. Yeah, they have some really great shots here and excellent use of, like, atmosphere. Like, I love this shot on the helmet with the zombies. You know, it's like, of all places to actually be kind of safe is the graveyard. Alice does have a point. And Jill also has a point. Two really strong characters. Yeah, that's the error. In the first film, I think it at least took several minutes for them to reanimate. It's like, it never quite made sense. Like here, it's definitely been sped up. I mean, unless the virus has mutated. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, I love this shot, but I'm thinking, like, I don't think the T-virus could resurrect dead that have been buried for a while, but I mean, I guess it's possible. I mean, granted, it's true. We never seen it done on dead bodies already, so I guess maybe that is a bit of a nitpick. Because we only saw it down in the actual laboratory, now it's on the surface, but it's like, imagine that all of a sudden you're just dealing with a whole graveyard of zombies, it's like, oh shit. Reminds me of playing Dead Nation when I'm in the graveyard. Man, where there's so many zombies. Yeah, I know some good people might think I'm crazy, but I almost wish they'd actually do video games based off of the movies. I think it'd be fun. You know, getting the entire getting the entire cast to like do the voices for the voice actors in the film. I think it'd be fun. I mean, I want it done well, but I think they could make some really awesome games. Rest in peace. I could just imagine the excitement of the audience, like seeing the Nemesis getting activated. It's just like, oh my god, the Nemesis! I remember encountering him in Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. He was not easy to stop. I will say though, they did a great job with the character's makeup because he's obviously not CGI. And there's weapons for him. No, they're not there for you. Yeah, that's an awesome drop-in for the weapons. Yeah, I noticed the character Yuri, he kind of turns into a zombie too fast. Like, there's definitely some slight mistakes in this film for sure. Nothing too major, but if you're paying close attention, it's like, why did he turn into a zombie so fast? I mean, granted, I know we don't know the exact time frame, like how long it was since he was bitten, but... And granted, I guess it could vary from person to person too, that's another point. I mean, it's not a major thing, it's just like, huh. Nope. Yeah, that would suck. It's like you gotta shoot your friend, but no choice. Yeah, I always like this character. It's like the cowboy. It's like the guy's dream, you know, he can just blow anybody away. It's like... And granted, he's only killing the undead. Nice shot. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, LJ. Good point. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming. You don't want to know, and you're going to regret shooting at the Nemesis in a second. No, you're not. I mean, no, he's not, but you are. You think all those guys would have been like, let's get out of here? You're not taking him down. It's like, you should have ran off. It's funny, eh? The one guy in the room that's not a cop is actually the one that's thinking straight. Yeah, I love that shot. You know, it's like he just wastes the Stars members in like 5 seconds. And of course, he misses LJ perfectly. It's like... Yeah, piece of trivia. The stunt actor that's playing the Nemesis, that weapon he's firing is from, like, combat helicopters. I forget the name of the weapon, but apparently he's the first person in history to hold that weapon and fire it, like, manually from his hand. Like, you know, he's holding that weapon, and it must weigh quite a bit, but he's the first one to ever do that, and that's awesome. Yeah, you better show the Nemesis respect. Yeah, sure, let's read, alright. OJ's like... Yeah, Alice, they enhanced you quite a bit. I mean, I could use some of her powers, that's for sure. Payphones. Man, you don't see those much today. Still exist, but not very many places. Yeah, though I noticed those seem to have, like, digital displays or something. That's interesting. Yep, he's got a point there. Yeah, guys, I've actually been on the streetcars in Toronto. Now, I don't know if the one I was on was the same one they used here in the movie, because for all I know, they've changed them out over the years, but... Granted, if it was, man, that'd be cool, but I have no way of knowing that for sure. I mean, I don't know if this one was just one they brought in for the filming, you know, like maybe an old one that was getting ready to be decommissioned. Like, I don't know, because obviously there's smashed windows and that, but granted, those would be quick to fix. But I honestly don't know. Though I did hear when they were filming in Toronto, it was like -40, like the coldest it's ever been in Toronto. Apparently it was rough. Like, it wasn't like when they were filming the first one in Germany, where they were like on sound stages and all that, so, you know, they were basically sheltered. But this one, you know, they're dealing with the elements. Yeah, one thing I noticed here is, I was thinking, a nuclear meltdown and a nuclear blast are not the same thing. Like, I would think a nuclear meltdown would not destroy a whole city. It would contaminate the city, yes, but I wouldn't think it'd be able to destroy it. I mean, unless it was under really crazy circumstances. Yep, Alice has a good point. Oh, Alice knows. Yep, something bad. Peyton, you're gonna regret doing that. Yeah, I love the Nemesis. It's like, how can you not love the Nemesis? Yep, I'd listen to Alice. Ah, party time. And I think this has got to be like my favorite part of the movie, other than their other fight later in the film. Like, this is just awesome. Yeah, this is all crazy, but so damn awesome. It's like... I mean, I will admit, these fights between Alice and the Nemesis, they're perfect. Uh-oh. Nice jump, Alice. Nemesis flattens the car. Nemesis just goes through the wall. Ouch. Uh-oh. Nice one, Alice. Nice save. Yeah, I found that funny. It's like, of course, it's her middle finger. Ouch. Yeah, gotta feel bad for Jill here. You know, it's like she just lost her best friend. It's like, and she does sell the scene. You know, real emotion. Surprise! Jill warned you. I mean, no, Alice warned you, Jill. What am I saying? Can't believe I said that. Yeah, that's some great acting. It's like real emotion. Yep. Exactly. Exactly, Carlos. Ah. I always like that character. Like, he's the right type of comedic relief at the right moments. Ah, somebody set off a fire hydrant. Oh yeah, I think a car smashed into it. Oh yeah, animal control. Or, no, sorry, canine unit. What am I saying? Not good. point. I mean, if I'm shooting at zombies, I'm aiming for the head. Seems like a good choice. I don't think there's any type of zombies you could shoot that would get, like, if you shoot them in the chest, I don't think that would kill them. Not that I can think of. Yeah, I like the fact there's a lot of slower shots in this film, you know, like they're not all over the place, you know, they're keeping it pretty... They keep it at least for several seconds, you know, like they're not jumping quick shot, quick shot, quick shot. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought they were kind of clever here. It's like, you know, you think it's a false jump scare because of the skeleton, but then, surprise! Yep. Oh, makes sense. You're all after the same thing, so... And it's not a game of whoever gets to her first gets out. It's to basically you all work together, you might all get out. Not good. Something bad happened in there. Yeah, I gotta say, the worst type of zombie would be a kid. I mean, it's like everybody would probably be hesitating to try and shoot, because if they have to shoot like a kid zombie, it's like, "Arr, arr." Not Angela. Of course, she dropped the gun, so it's like, I mean, what do you do? It's like, ah! I mean, I would probably find the courage to pull the trigger, but granted, that's a lot of kids. A lot of kid zombies. It's like, uh-oh. Well, so much for her. Yeah, she went on a really bad way. Could you imagine that being eaten alive by a bunch of zombie kids? It's just like, ugh. Yeah, I always like the character Angela. She does a pretty solid job acting, and you know, she keeps a more serious tone. But all around, I really like the child actress. I don't know her name. Yeah, hopefully I can meet the actress that was playing her eventually. I forget her name off the top of my head. Yeah. Zombie dogs, not good. Especially Dobermans, it's like... those suckers can run. I'm trying to think what the fastest dog is in the world. I don't think it's the Doberman, but at the same time, it's definitely one of the faster ones. Yeah, they actually had to put makeup on all those dogs. It's like, I could just imagine the process of that. Yeah, I love that line. Stay. No, you should have let her shoot it for you. But granted, you know there was going to be another one coming around the corner. Ouch. Yep. I'd listen to Jill. I will say, though, the dog's makeup is great. I don't think there's any CGI, but I could be wrong. Maybe they used a little bit in post-production, I'm not sure. Good night. That would be creepy. Nice one, Jill. Dog's like, uh-oh. Accidentally goes out. Oops. Of course, Alice shows up with a cigarette. It's like, really? Same time, though, it is funny. Yeah, I'm guessing that had to be CGI, because there's no way they could risk real actors to do that, I don't think. Even stunt actors, I don't think they'd be able to withstand the force of the blast. I'm guessing the explosion was also CGI, but it looked really good. Yeah, that's interesting how anyone who's infected with the T-virus in certain ways, they know it. It's like, can sense it in each other. Man, poor girl, she's been through a lot. I don't get why, though, they were using those types of syringes. You think they would just use like a single syringe to inject the T-virus like they do in the first one. Instead, you know, it's like these 5-bladed syringes. Yeah, I like the fact, you know, we find out the origin of the T-virus, but that it was actually originally meant for good. Yeah, it's like, I do feel for Dr. Ashford. It's like, you know, he never intended for any of this. He built it for a cure for his daughter, and... you know, it was the corporation that used it for everything else. So... yeah, I like this scene. Of course it gets interrupted. He's like, okay. LJ does have a good point. Good point. Yeah, unfortunately for Dr. Ashford, they knew what he was doing the whole time. Surprise! Kinda? He's like, damn it. I'm wondering with Angie Ashford if they'd have to like infect her with the virus, for a short time and then inject her with the antivirus, or do they have to keep her on a high dose of the virus, but then just put the antivirus in every maybe couple weeks to keep it in check? I do wonder that. Like, I'm not sure which way that would work. I would assume it's the first way, like they infect her and then give her the cure, and then when she starts to have problems again, they give her more. I don't know. Look at the old buses. Yeah, I've actually been to City Hall. I've been to where some of this was filmed. Like, not the landing pad, but I've been to some of it. Actually, I might have been near there. Actually, I think I can point out one spot for you guys where I was. Unfortunately, though, because of a hard drive crash, I don't think I have the pictures anymore. Unless by some miracle I can get somebody to fix the hard drive, but that's another discussion for another time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. Yeah, right there. I'm pretty sure I was standing right there where these guys were. Oh yeah, the actor was not supposed to actually kick the two stunt guys. They were just gonna put a sound effect in post, and he actually kicked them for real. Oh yeah, trivia: the guy that was about to shoot Carlos the sniper, he's actually the director of the film, who Alice actually punches. Oh yeah, another piece of trivia: this whole scene right here, where Mila Okovich, who's playing Alice, runs down the skyscraper or runs down City Hall. This is real. Believe it or not, she actually ran down this. They couldn't really use the stunt double because they needed shots of Alice or Mila Okovich, and she actually did that. This thing's like 300 feet or something. So, and I've been there. I mean, I looked up at it. I'm just like, I cannot believe she ran down that, but she actually did. I mean, Mila Okovich, she really went all out for this film. It's like, it's nuts. I mean, I couldn't do that. I would be scared shitless. Yeah, I love this action sequence too. Good night. He's like, hey. Ouch. These guys should have stayed down. Yeah, that's a good line. And Alice's reaction's perfect. Yep, Alice knows. There's a problem. Oh, Alice starts to remember. Yeah, you have to hurry, alright? I mean, of all rides to steal, you steal Nemesis, right? It's like, yeah, it's like... Yeah, I wonder where he came from. I always wonder that. It's like, was he ducked down or something? I mean, I guess it could be, but it's just like, where'd he come from? And time for the final showdown. I gotta admit, like, I think Alice may have taken that one a little too far. Yeah, what an ass. He does make a good point, Alice. Yeah, it's like, poor Alice, you know, she has no choice now. It's like, she wants them to live, so... Yeah, time for a rematch. Yeah, I'd say Alice's advantage is like she has more mobility than the Nemesis does. Like she definitely can move faster, and she can still hit really good. Like the Nemesis, he's just like brute force. Like I mean, if he does get a hit on you, it would be bad. Yeah, whoever did the makeup effects for the Nemesis, damn did they do a good job. It's like I said, that's not CGI, that's all practical effects. I'm not sure if Mila Okovich is doing the entire fight or if some of it's a stunt double here, I'm not sure. She definitely does a lot of her own stunts, but I mean, obviously she also does have a stunt double for certain scenes. I would assume a stunt double is definitely being used at certain points. And Nemesis is like, I'm getting tired of this. Time for a little surprise. He's like, okay, I guess I better help her out. Damn. Alice is like, okay, I know what to do. Double kick. Triple kick. Yeah. And of course, now Alice remembers who the Nemesis actually is. It's like, uh-oh. Yeah, the actor that played Man in the first one, he apparently was supposed to come back to play the Nemesis, but he decided not to. I don't know why. But at the same time, Mila Okovich does give a great performance here. Like, her emotions are really good. Yeah, at the same time, it's like, I think the Nemesis, like, you know, Matt's remembering who he is at the same time. It's just like, you know, it's an interesting side effect. don't get that. It's like, you think they'd want to hang on to the Nemesis? It's like, okay, yeah, she whipped his butt in the end, but still, it's like, you think they'd want both of them. It's like, I don't get it. I mean, even if they could make more Nemesis units, it's like, you still think they might want to hang on to this one? Can you imagine if we could actually do Alice's abilities? Man, would that be a crazy world. It's like, especially if only some people could. And Nemesis is like, what'd you say about me? Oh, she has the will to use it, but just not for you. Yeah, like, I kind of find it shocking that he would be authorized to kill her. It's like, you think somebody else would be higher up the food chain and be like, wait a minute. No. Matt's like, I don't think so. He's not your little boy anymore, like your little pawn. Why did I say little boy? I should have said like lackey, I guess, or like a tool. I don't know. Yep, time for everything to go the wrong way. It's like, yeah, you think he would have held off on the launch of the missile until he was out of the city first? Yep, time for the heroes to fight back. Yeah, it's awesome seeing the Nemesis now fighting against Umbrella. It's just too bad it doesn't go on for too long. I mean, it is a good scene. Good point. Nemesis is like, ah. It's like, you guys should give up. You're not going to beat him. Combat choppers. Yeah, these are all really good shots. Definitely a really intense scene. Alice is like, uh-oh. Okay. Not. You think their body armor could withstand a handgun, but I guess she found weak spots? I mean, unless they're armor-piercing rounds. Nope. She's not. You think he would have tried to shoot down the missile, or the rocket, but, nope. Nemesis is like, oh well. Ouch. Yeah, all those guys are like, we gotta get out of here. Ah, here comes the zombies. Yep. It's like, that pilot's not gonna argue. Yep, you gotta go. It's like, he said he's not gonna beg, but... I love that line. It's like, Alice does have a good point. May not fix everything, but it is a start. He's like, oh shit. You know, it's like, I don't know why he even bothered. It's like, he's like, wait a minute. Or no, he realizes, wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm dead. And of course he goes to shoot himself, but then... No more bullets! I love the fact that the zombie Dr. Ashford gets revenge. It's like, you killed me! Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Yeah, that's a great shot. He thinks she is, but something's gonna unfortunately happen in a minute. Yeah, that's a good shot too. Oh, there's the missile. I do admit, that's a good effect. I was kind of surprised, like, you think they would wait to detonate the nuke until it landed on the ground, but I don't know, I guess it's more effective if it's slightly in the air, maybe? Yep. Unfortunately, though, some of the equipment is loose. Poor Alice. I mean, she saves Angie, but man, you don't know if she's gonna survive this or not. Yeah, my understanding in the novelization, it explains it better. My understanding is Alice is actually kind of dead right here. Like, I thought the T-virus just brings her back, but apparently they had to inject her with another T-virus strain or something to resurrect her while she's in the laboratory, because my understanding is when they find her here, she's not actually alive. That or she's dormant? I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, obviously they thought she was dead, otherwise they would not have left her like that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where they filmed this. Nice looking location, though. Ah, Dr. Isaacs. Definitely one of the stronger villains in the series for sure. Yeah, the Umbrella Corporation must have paid off the U.S. government to kind of, like, overlook things. Yeah, again, it's like, I wouldn't think a nuclear meltdown would be the same thing as a nuclear detonation. Like, I guess it would, it's like, the radiation signatures might be the same, but I don't know. I guess that's one little bit of nitpick right there. It's like, I think they could explain that a little better, but I don't know. Maybe a really severe nuclear meltdown could act like a nuclear detonation, but I don't know. Yeah, I was always wondering if the liquid in there was actually the T-virus, but it's just water or some sort of special liquid. Really good shot. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is entirely Milo Jovovich or if they had to use a stunt double here or not, but it is a good scene. Yeah, they must have tried to find a way to wipe her memories, but obviously it doesn't work. Memories are coming back. Dr. Isaacs is like, oh shit. That was a cool shot. Ouch. They're like, we're getting out of here. Bad idea, man. Bad idea. It's like, tase yourself. You should not have done that, man. And I like Alice's reaction, like, you know, she knows what she's doing. So it definitely shows that Alice can have a dark side under certain circumstances. Alice is like, uh-oh. Man, they must have had to pull some major strings to get like that kind of fake authorization. It's like, I could just imagine. Dr. Isaacs is like, oh, what happened? Oh yeah. I guess Dr. Isaacs, you know, he wanted to see her out in the world, like, he definitely had other plans for her. I know, like, in the novelization or something, apparently some really bad things happened. Like, they actually were able to control Alice for a while, until she's able to break free of it in Resident Evil Extinction, but yeah, it's just like, it's creepy. I should read the novelization one of these days. I really like the music right here. Also, great shot. Ah, there's the satellite. And it's funny, I used to think that satellite was full of T-virus because, you know, it's all blue, but it's not. It's just like the Umbrella logo, but yeah, that's cool though. Alright, so that was Resident Evil Apocalypse. Honestly, I really like it. Overall, it's really a solid sequel. I mean, it really upped everything that the first one was able to do, and all around, I really like it. I think Mila Jovovich is excellent as Alice. Jeez, what's her name that plays Jill Valentine? I'm trying to think. You guys are gonna have to forgive me, I can't think of the actress's name off the top of my head, but I really like the actress that plays Jill Valentine. She's really awesome. Carlos Oliveira, that character's really good too. I really like Angie Ashford, like, again, another solid character. There's a few editing mistakes in the movie here and there, and maybe a few questionable things, but overall, it's a really good sequel, and it's one I'd recommend. Let me know down in the comments, guys, what did you think of Resident Evil Apocalypse? Do you think it's better than Resident Evil? Did you like it? What's your overall thoughts on it? I mean, like I said, all around, I really like it. I like the action sequences. I think Mila Jovovich does an excellent job as Alice. The makeup effects for the Nemesis is excellent. All around, it's a really solidly well-shot film, and, you know, it's a lot of action and it's a lot of fun, but there's also a lot of tense moments, and all around, I just really like it. Alright, this is the end of my review for Resident Evil Apocalypse. Come back tomorrow for my review of Resident Evil Extinction. I will talk to you guys later. See ya.